Tomorrow when you hit this, going into SEC play, kind of the second season, as we'll call it, do you kind of feel that flip switch of something new starting here?
Yeah, for sure, because to start SEC play, everybody's record is 0-0. So like you said, it is a new season, and that's going to require a new focus and a higher level of focus. And we've had that since the Central Arkansas game, since after that. Every day we've been in practice. So we're looking forward to SEC play and just see what we can do.
When you look at that first part of the season, what do you feel like was maybe the biggest area of growth for this team that you saw?
I would say just fighting through adversity. We saw when our back was against the wall in a lot of games, even the ones that we lost, when we were down, we were always able to fight back, and we never really quit. So we learned a lot of lessons throughout the games that we won and lost. But most of the lessons that we learned weren't necessarily like from a schematic standpoint of things, like to where it's X's and O's. It's more so the psychological part of the game, and then like just us maintaining our culture, winning the culture game. So that's where we learned a lot more, and I feel like that'll show up in SEC play.
How has the rest lately helped? Dennis said that a lot of guys have had some nagging little injuries. How much has some time off the last couple of weeks helped this team?
It's been great. The games have been spaced out really well, and the little nagging injuries or whatever it is, or just general soreness. It's great just to be able to, still practice but have days off in between, just to when it's game day we're all 100% or close to 100%.
Marlo, I think of the last 3 games you've been in double figures, but what's changed mindset-wise with you, or is it just you attacking the basket more?
Definitely attacking the basket more, but just I feel like it's more of a confidence thing, and then just the work that I've been able to put in and things that I've been able to learn just throughout games and actually having more experience and being able to play. I've had a lot more development with Coach CY. He's on me like nonstop, and it's in a healthy way, and we have a really good relationship as well as Coach Gates. But it's just me staying in constant communication with my teammates and the coaches, and just understanding what exactly it is they need from me for us to win games.
Tamar, what were some of the things that from the Central Arkansas game that you kind of want to see roll into conference play here?
We had a really good rebounding game against Central Arkansas, so I would want us to, one, just continue to crash the offensive glass and block out and limit Georgia to one shot, as well as points in the paint. We didn't make as many threes, but the threes that we took were good ones, but we scored a lot in the paint and attacked the paint violently. So just getting to the free throw line, and then on the defensive side of the ball, just continuing to see good things in transition. I feel like that's one of the ways that Georgia can beat us, and that's what we've really focused on these past few days in practice, is just our transition defense and loading up and building the shell. So those 3 things, I feel like we definitely need to see those carry over into this game.
What stands out to you about this Georgia team when you look at it overall?
They have 3 really good guards, 3 really good starting guards. They have some presence inside. I feel like what stands out to me the most is like their pack line defense, what they like to do, and in terms of just shrinking gaps and banking on teams not passing the ball and just being able to create live ball turnovers and playing in transition. So that's one thing that we focused on, and we know we got to get off of it early and not give them those live ball turnovers to get them energy. But they're really good in transition, so that's why I said that needs to carry over into this game, to where we build a wall to where their 3 guards that they have can't really get downhill, and they see bodies all night.
Not just for you, but for the whole team. I mean, what are the keys, do you feel like, to shooting better from the outside, more consistent?
Just taking better shots. I don't feel like we've taken bad ones, just taking the right threes, the inside-out threes, transition to wide open ones, not really forcing ones that are contested, or, when it is an opportunity to drive or keep the dominoes falling, continuing to drive and kick, but just taking the great shot, the great 3, not just a good one. Because we have a lot of really good shooters, and I feel like our percentages raise, and I know our percentages raise when we take the right 3s. So just continuing to, again, like I said, attack the paint violently, and then finding the open shooters to find those good 3s.
One last question for Tamar. All right, all set. Thanks, Tamar.
Yep.